Good evening, I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
and welcome you to Twilight Talks on Baptism. Tonight we're in 1 Corinthians 10 verses 1 through 4. Tyler.
Moreover, brethren, I do not want you to be unaware that all our fathers were under the cloud, all passed through the sea. All were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. All ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ.
All right. So they were all baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. When they crossed through on dry ground, there were walls of water on each side, and there was a cloud of water that covered it. And they went through on dry ground. They were baptized into Moses. Now, how were they baptized into Moses? On this side was Egypt. On this side was the new life. This side was slavery. This side was freedom. Moses, as the deliverer and lawgiver, is the one into whom God was placing them, into his work, into his ministry, into his life of calling. That as he led them out, they were in Moses, as it were. And all through the rest of the Old Testament, Tyler, what law were the Jews living under?
The law of Moses.
The law of Moses. Moses was to ancient Israel almost the equivalent of what Christ is to his church. Almost. But till they went through that baptism, they did not have a change in their status. Over here, they're a conglomeration of tribes that were enslaved by the Egyptians. On this side, they're a nation. On this side, they're slaves. On this side, they're free. What changes it? Baptism. And we're not going to spend a lot of time on this because we'll come back tomorrow night in another place. But the point of the water in the New Testament and in the Old Testament is water is always a line of separation. That what's on one side and what's on the other is the opposite, basically. And the game changer every time is somehow, some way, there is almost always water in that picture in the scripture. So, do you have some other thoughts on this, my brother?
No, sir.
With that, we bid you good evening, and the Lord willing, we'll see you in the morning.